I usually get clothes from them. Most of you guys know I am sponsored by Fabletics, so I do need to devote at least a small portion of my stream to Fabletics. Men, you can see my messy room in the background. Sorry. But we are going to take a look at some clothes here and then go from there. I want to highlight a couple clothes. I have them on the floor here. I went to Arizona for, God, now it was a month and a half. It was only supposed to be about a month. But unfortunately, well, it is what it is. And, I had to stay longer for my dad. So I brought a bunch of clothes with me, all Fabletics, and I wanted to see how these clothes would hold up to an extended vacation period of time, whatever you want to call it. Um, One of the things that I actually brought is this sweatshirt that I'm wearing right now, which I absolutely love because it's got this nice kind of like fleece interior. It's very warm. In Arizona, it wasn't so bad because, as you'd imagine, it's quite warm. But as Kitten can attest, recently it's gotten a little cooler in Arizona. And at nighttime, if I'm walking the dog or something, this sweatshirt was huge. I gotta say, it was fantastic. Um,
Right after you left, the hard freezes started, by the way.
I know. Underneath, I've got a Fabletics shirt that I also brought. I like this because it's thicker and it's got this nice kind of lined material to it. So it doesn't feel like just your standard t-shirt. It feels like it's something nicer than that. It's also a little bit thicker. Worked out perfectly on my flight to and from Phoenix. You know, when you're on an airplane, you never know if it's going to be hot or cold or whatever. I found it very, very handy. I wore a pair of pants. Um, Actually, no, these are shorts. Sorry. I brought a few shorts with me. These are the one short. I think it's called the one short. It might be only short. They like to use both of them, but I loved it because it's got two zipper pockets, one on either side, and it's got like a little cell phone pocket built into it as well. Um, these were very good for just lounging around the house. Even if I went out someplace, like if I had to go shopping to get some groceries for dad or something, I could easily wear those no problem. On the plane, I wore these. These are very nice for travel, by the way. Um, I think they're called the one pant or only pant. It's basically the shorts, but all full length. What I like about it is it's got this elastic on the bottom here, so it wraps around your ankles, which is very nice if you want to make sure that your legs are covered in some place that might have a lot of air blowing on it, like on an airplane. Or when I went to the hospital to visit my dad, I always wore these because hospitals are pretty cold. So I found these pants to be very very useful. Um, for cases where I might have gone out to eat prior to my dad's surgery, or a couple times he hung out with his friends. I had, I think these are the only pants, or it could be the one pant. Like I said, I can never keep these two straight because they like to use two words that are very close to each other. But these are nice because you've got a zipper pocket on the side here with a pocket within a pocket for a cell phone, stretch material, and it doesn't really show stains and stuff like that. So I was very happy with those. Um, you guys know I have a nickname, King of the Tees. So I brought a couple of polos with me. This one is one of my favorites because the red is just a very nice color. It's a lighter polo. It fits on me perfectly for just about any kind of a possible formal activity or something like that. Here's the other polo that I wore. You get the idea. Um, Grab my other shirts here. This is another one of those shirts like the one I'm wearing right now. If I move closer, you can kind of see the. There you go. You can kind of see the pattern in there. It's not just a straight T-shirt. So there's a little bit of thickness to it, which I like. I had a couple of lounging around shirts, so this is one of them, just a nice cobalt blue for whenever I just wanted to lounge around. It's just a standard T-shirt. It's a little stretchier than normal, which was fine. And then of course I brought my purple Twitch themed shirt. Right, this is purple and blue. So this was kind of fun. I love the little like ink blots on it. Um, and then for cases when I thought it might be too cold, but not cold enough for a sweatshirt, a full sweatshirt, I had this, which is like it's like a thinner long sleeve shirt. I love it because it's very stretchy. The pattern is beautiful. I love the black and gray pattern. Look at that. So it's not going to show stains, marks, and stuff like that very easily, which is great. And for working out, I brought with me a shirt like this. It's very stretchy, and it's got. I'll try to get this closer here. This has got holes on the armpits for breathability. See the holes right there? There they are. So they're speed holes for those of you guys that watch The Simpsons. But I found it very helpful. I got really sweaty in it, and the shirt did fine. Um, and then for workout shorts, I had these. These were okay. I don't like these. This is the fundamental short, and I don't like the fact that it's just elastic. That there's nothing that I can tie onto. Over time, I think this is going to stretch out a little bit, but it's a lined short, which is kind of nice. I didn't have to, wear underwear. I can just put this on, and then I can go jogging or bike riding or whatever. You can see the liner right here. The liner itself has a cell phone pocket built into it, which is nice if you're jogging and whatnot because it keeps your cell phone right up against your leg. I'll show you here. I can pull this out. And here's the pocket right there. That's the cell phone pocket. So it's nice. Elastic is good if you have hips. Yes, that's true. It can stretch out. So I prefer a drawstring or something that I can just, tie. But you're right. It is good if you've got hips. So those are literally all the clothes that I brought except for, socks, underwear, and maybe I think I had one or two kind of like lazing around the house shirts, but that was pretty much it. And I'll tell you what, they did the job. They absolutely did the job. There's a link in chat right there if you want to take a look at clothes yourself. Obviously, I'm sponsored by Fabletics. They want traffic to the website. So if you have a moment and you're willing to support me, support the channel, just click on that link. Look around. That's all you got to do. You don't have to put any personal information in. But, take a look at stuff. If you like something, throw it in your cart, think about it, whatnot. They've got a VIP program, which you can join into. It's kind of like if you join Costco or other warehouse store. It allows you to get discounts on clothes, and it really brings the price down to clothes that, frankly, are, reasonable price-wise, like you'd find at Walmart or something, or Kohl's, except they're far better quality. I mean, I was blown away by how well these clothes were. On my flight home, yeah, on my flight home, I'm holding this up right here because on my flight home, I had I discovered after I got off the plane, or as I was getting off the plane, that there was a bottle of Starbucks that was left behind um, in the footwell in front of me. I had my backpack up against it, so it got a little soaked with some Starbucks coffee on it. And so coming home, this area here had Starbucks all over it. It took me 3.5 hours to get home. My wife put it into the wash right away, and there's no stain. So I'm very, very happy about that, let me tell you. Ew, indeed, right, Diz? That was ridiculous. And the thing is, the flight arrived early, so I thought that they'd have plenty of time to clean the cabin properly. Sadly, they didn't. So, guys, every month I am given a couple of outfits from Fabletics Men. So we're going to open those and take a look at them and talk about what these are. Um, here we go. Here we go. We're starting off proper, guys. We're starting off proper. So this is called the one short. This is what I've been wearing, except this is longer. Is it longer? Where's my shorts? Of course, it's like one of the it's the first thing I showed you guys. So this is the one short. So it's what I wore the first pair of shorts that I showed you guys. Okay, so it's got the two zipper pockets on either side, very stretch material, drawstring on here. But this is a 7-inch, and I think it's longer than the one that I wore to Arizona. Let's see. Nope, it's the same length. I'll tell you, 7 inches is the perfect length. Am I right, Sithkit?
Oh yeah.
All right, so there you go. Now let's move on to the next one. Black. I don't have black yet. I've got gray. I've got blue. I've got a couple other colors. So I'm very happy with the black. So thank you, Fat Blacks. And thank all of you guys for supporting me too and allowing me to continue to stay sponsored with Fabletics Men. I mean, these guys, the product, if I didn't believe in the product, I wouldn't keep doing this. You know what I mean? Very happy with the product. All right, let's take a look at this next bag here. This is this a 2-in-1? No. Oh, wow. So one thing that Fabletics has gotten into recently is they've gotten into prints. Now, this is a massive shirt. I think they screw... This is a large? Wow, okay. Well, this feels like it's a massive shirt, but it might be okay. Take a look at this beautiful print. Look at that. It's like this beautiful mountainscape.
Fat.
This is the... This is the R&RT. Go ahead.
I like that. No, no, just I like that.
It looks nice. It feels nice. It's very stretchy. The material is pretty thick. Designed in Los Angeles, made in El Salvador. It's 100% cotton. Now, one thing about these shirts is, and all these Fabletics clothes is, generally speaking, you do not want to dry them unless you want them to shrink. So keep that in mind. You know, you air dry it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that shirt. I'm guys, I might switch into that later for the stream. As Kitten can attest, I am the king of the tees.
Now, does that one feel as soft as the other shirts do?
It feels softer.
Does it really? Nice.
Yes, and you felt my shirt, so you know how soft they are.
Now, guys, before y'all get any weird ideas, when we went to TwitchCon and to the USS Kid, he wore nothing but Fabletics. So
Alright,
That's right.
I already had to feel one of his shirts to see if they were all that they were. Actually, we did it at dinner, remember, with everybody? I'm like, okay.
We did it at dinner.
We did it at dinner with.
Well,
like,
that sounds bad too.
that sounds even worse.
Okay.
We did it at dinner, sitting directly across from Rita.
That's right. Yeah, because we got to meet Rita, and that was a lot of fun. So, yeah, I mean, it's very soft, so I'm looking forward to trying it out, and we'll see what happens. But I got two other things to show you guys. So I've got another one short, and this is like a kind of like a green or aqua color. I like the color. That's kind of nice. As you can see, this is anti-stink, lightweight, quick dry, zip pockets. Like I told you, I love these shorts. These are my favorite shorts of the entire lineup. If you're looking to get shorts, guys, once again, check out my link right there, fabletics.com/Lord_Zath, and then look for the one short, okay? The 7-inch one short. You can get it with a liner, I think, or you can get it without a liner. Do it without the liner, in my opinion. Unless you're going to do a lot of jogging in it or something like that. But those are so comfortable. Oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. Ah, look at this. Well, you can't see it yet. This is another sweatshirt, which is perfect for right now because it's getting kind of cold around here in these parts. But this is a black sweatshirt that says Fabletics Athletic Department. And it's got really nice, it's got that fleece inside. See that? Very soft. And it's, stretch material, just like I told you before. So it's basically the same thing as this sweatshirt, except it's got this fun Fabletics on the front there. I like this. I like this a lot. This looks nice. So yeah, so there you go. What do you guys think? Pretty good haul, huh?
Except
I
their
think so,
socks.
too.
Their socks suck. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of their socks. Their hats are nice too. Let me grab a hat so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This is their black hat. And I'll tell you, it's perfect for people that do nighttime exercising, running, jogging, maybe a bike if you're not going to wear a helmet. But damn it, wear a helmet if you're on a bike. But you can see the F here, and you can see this rim around the hat. These are all high reflective. So if you were to take a light source to it, it will reflect that light source right back. So it's perfect for nighttime visibility. And it's got holes in it to help your... can you see the holes? Yeah, you see the holes right there? So it's got holes in it to help with breathability and stuff like that. So very, very quality hat, I got to say. So once again, that's Fabletics. Yeah. Fabletics.com/LordZath. If you want to support the channel, just take a moment, click on that link. That's all you got to do. If you want to play around with the site and look at some of the colors and some of the patterns, that's even better. Thank you much. If you really like the clothes and want to give them a try, join the VIP program. You get a really good discount on clothes. Shorts, I think it's like 2 for $15 or something, which is ridiculous. And then you got, or a 40% discount on like shirts and stuff like that. VIP also unlocks special colors and special themes that you can get as well. So it's very much worth checking out. All right, with that, I think the sponsor portion of the stream is over. So thank you all for sticking around.